People become so hyper-focused on wanting to lose weight that weight loss alone becomes their primary and ultimate goal. And while this might not seem like a problem, it actually can be. And the reason for that is because when weight loss alone is your only goal that you can't seem to stop thinking about and obsessing over, it probably means that you are looking for any and every possible way to lose all that weight as soon as possible and as fast as possible. Now, the reason why this is an issue is because any diet or program or supplement or pill or juice or shake that promises you that rapid weight loss as fast as possible probably isn't looking out for you or your overall health. Does this mean that we are never allowed to think about our weight, that we can't ever feel unhappy with ourselves, or we can't even come up with a goal weight? Absolutely not. You are definitely encouraged to honor your feelings. You can for sure come up with a goal weight, and you can have the desire to lose weight, but take that desire that's at the forefront of your mind and just move it to the back of your mind. You don't have to get rid of it completely, but just remove it from first place. Take it away from the front of your brain. And what you're going to replace it with instead is you as an individual, your overall health and well-being within. That is going to become your new primary and ultimate goal. It will be very impressive if you are able to separate the idea of health and weight, because in diet culture, in our society, they often just smush the two together and give us the impression that it is absolutely impossible to separate the two. But you actually can. Health and weight are separate. Now, this does not mean that I'm completely neglecting the research and the studies that malnourished individuals are at a greater risk for many different types of diseases and cancers and all sorts of things. I'm not neglecting that or saying that that is not true, because it definitely is. An individual who is malnourished, which can either mean someone who is extremely thin or extremely heavy, malnourished on either end of the spectrum, does put people at risk. However, I do believe it is important for the average individual to separate health and weight. Why? Because like I mentioned before, if somebody becomes fixated on wanting to lose weight, they often resort to things that are harmful to their overall health as a whole. So they are no longer considering their health, they're simply considering weight, and they believe that any path that they decide to take to lose this weight, that once they lose the weight, they would have obtained health and wellness. And oftentimes that's not true. Another important thing to consider is sustainability. Are you losing weight just for a wedding? Are you losing weight for a party? Are you losing weight just because you want to look good in a certain outfit? Or are you striving for health within? Do you want that blood work to look better? This is why it is very important to, number one, love yourself, that which doesn't necessarily mean love the way you look and love what size you are, but love your body for what it does for you. It wakes you up in the morning. It allows you to walk to the kitchen or walk to the restroom and then get in your car and go to work or ride your bike or whatever it is you have to do. Your body has to carry you throughout all of your tasks throughout the day. So if you can't find any other reason to love your body, at least love it for that. And because of that, you are going to want to make sure that it is functioning properly. Whatever decision you're about to make on what you're going to eat won't be based around the idea that, oh my God, I have to lose weight. I'm going to eat this because it's low in calories and I'm on a diet. Instead, it'll be, I love my body. My body's going to carry me through some important things today, so I'm just going to give it some fuel. And you know what? I might eat a little bit of this too. Why? Because I enjoy it. And most importantly, you're not going to be eating things that you don't enjoy just because they're good for you. If you don't like Brussels sprouts, guess what? You never have to eat them. Maybe try them, because you never know, you might surprise yourself and like them one day. But contrary to popular belief, healthy eating is not eating a bunch of horrible things that you don't like just because they're healthy and feeling miserable the whole time. That's not what it is. It's loving yourself, it's fueling yourself, it's finding different recipes, discovering different foods, seasoning them a certain way that brings flavor that you enjoy. And whatever movement you decide to engage in will be based off of the fact that you want to feel strong, you want to feel good, or maybe you just want some fresh air. Maybe you want to increase your bone density. Whatever it may be, your movement won't be based around, well, I have to stay here for 5 more minutes because I have to lose X amount of calories because I ate a taco today and I shouldn't have done that. It's not about that. It's just about moving. Why? Because you can, and there are people who can't do certain movements, and you can, so you should celebrate that. It's not about punishing yourself and changing your body. It's about celebrating what your body can do right now. That, who knows, maybe it won't be able to do in the future. When weight loss is at the center of our minds and our only goal, we'll often act in a way that puts our overall health at risk. And on top of all that, we might not necessarily enjoy our lives because we're eating with the idea that we're on a diet and we're moving with the intention of wanting to change our bodies. And at the end of the day, that's not really loving yourself. Just try to find one reason why you love your body. You don't have to love the way you look. You don't have to love the number on the scale. But find one reason why you even appreciate your body and work towards your overall health for that. So, by adopting these lifestyle changes and putting them into practice each and every day, it is possible that you may lose weight because reaching health for you as an individual may result in some weight loss. And if this is the case, you can feel very proud of yourself because you would have reached this not by obsessing over your weight and hating yourself and doing all these things with the intention to change yourself, but with the idea that you love yourself and that you appreciate yourself and just celebrating the fact that you can engage in these behaviors. And the weight loss may come as a surprise to you. You may be so good at just putting it in the back of your mind that you completely forget and just feel so excited about these healthy behavior changes that you've made and this new lifestyle that you've adopted that you might remember you even have a scale, jump on it and say, hey, I did it, but I wasn't obsessing over it and I wasn't hating myself through the process. And I know that this is sustainable. Why? Because I'm enjoying these lifestyle changes that I've made, and I know that I can carry them out throughout the majority, if not the rest of my life. So next time somebody brings up their fad diet, you can remind them that you are not trying to change yourself, on the outside at least, that the only thing you're trying to improve is the lab results from your blood work.